I mean, it's could go above that, depending on if he wins this weekend, right?
Wait, this has got to be a button check. No, this is real. They're a fight. This is real. Yeah, Sandstorm versus Use is happening right now. This is it.
And we got Scythe with Use walking with Fate for game number 1 here. So Orb and Scythe coming up from Use going against Sandstorm on the Mordex, on Fenrir Mordex.
Mordex.
This is like the skin that you see in all of your ranked matches in Platinum. It's Sandstorm's fault.
This loadout belongs to Sandstorm.
There's very few players that are like that. Like there's Fiends with the Predatory, right?
Yeah.
And then there's Sandstorm with Fenrir Mordex.
With that sword that Fiend always uses.
But here we go, game 1.
This is serious, man. Okay, so I was a little bit like, I had my doubts when I saw Use playing Fate.
On Fate, yeah.
It's obviously like, oh, why would you doubt Use, you know?
There's nobody that I trust more with the character pick that's going to be relevant and hasn't been relevant yet than Use, right?
Use will tell you who's the most relevant legends, and you just need to listen.
Oh, and the recovery kicks him out of the
let's
jump.
go. This could be the first stock here. Sandstorm so clean. Oh, I can't believe it. He had the perfect read.
That gravity cancel endlight into, was it possibly Nair that he wanted to connect to? I don't know. The bounce of the wall, Sandstorm wasn't ready for it. D-Light, gravity cancel into massive range.
Recovery would not have gotten the knockout there. It had to be the gravity cancel neutral stick charged just long enough.
That was really hard spacing to get. He had max range with that D-Light for that N-Stick to be able to connect. Still manages to make it happen. Sandstorm takes the lead.
He's the 3-time.
Use now trying to find this finisher here. Downlight would kick pretty far. Side stick at the very end gets the shotgun blast because he doesn't charge it. You charge that, you get the second phase, you get a laser beam instead.
Yeah.
But that quick release side sig is one of the favorites when you're playing really quick like this, and Use is playing a very fast fade.
That's Use, man.
And Light, no Sarah afterwards. Trying to catch a lot of landings for these endlights. That was like 3 in a row.
It's so even. Sandstorm took the first stock, but Use equalized so quickly. And now Use taking a small damage lead here, but
lots of pokes. Almost all of Use's neutral so far has just been trying to catch Sandstorm while he's in the air. That's like the 5th headlight in a row.
These are the 2 most matchable Scythe string players. And you see them like battling for just some kind of read on each other's minds. Like, what are you gonna do? Scythe neutral, and neither one can lock.
They're not giving him the dodge.
They're both unreadable.
Ground pound dodge out of the way, nicely done. Sandstorm goes back to stage. Gauntlet's picked up now, but he gets dared off to the left. Sidelight waits out the dodge. Yeah, both players are like, give me something, and they're just getting out of every single string.
They can't find it.
Goes for the D-Light.
Oh, that was slick, dude.
Chase dodge recovery. Not going to knock out just yet.
That's crazy, because it was a grounded down light. So he had to jump.
And then immediately get it.
Still have the window to get the chase dodge and turn it into a true combo. And while I was talking, an awesome stock happened. My bad.
Yeah, Use falls off the right side of the stage, gets the edge guard, but it could be evened up in a split second. Like, Use has so many attacks to knock out here, and we just need to be careful he's not fishing for it. Okay, Sandstorm may have started adapting to just being like, okay, you're not going to react to the first endlight. I'm just going to immediately follow up with Nair and then see what.
And that's, go for like the untrue string, because it's going to work if they're waiting for something else.
All right. Use now, a deep yellow, gets kicked out of the way.
Oh, Sandstorm. This is a pretty big lead for Sandstorm.
Oh, looking for his endlights on side. Use putting out his own swings. Falling Sair. Goes in for the endlight. Gets punished by the sidelight. Sandstorm now has the edge guard. No. Doesn't catch the landing. One downer comes through. No downlight afterwards. And Use is taking so much damage. This could be Sandstorm taking game 1.
He could be. What's he going to do? Oh, what? He's crazy.
Endlight, weapon throw, gravity cancel, D-Light. He was trying to cover like.
He's trying to get a clip.
2 weekend sidelights in a row. Oh, but he gets pummeled.
Here we go. Wait.
Sandstorm might just go for endlight for the rest of the stock.
Oh, dude, with the double neutral, like that's such a hard read from Use. He's starting to dial in to Sandstorm's tendency.
Weapon throw gets a jump.
Wait, what?
Goes all the way over for the orb.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now it's anyone's game.
It's anyone's game, and we're coming down to the end of it here.
Find one sidelight side air, and then Use just has to hit one good side sig.
Oh my god, these guys are so.
The end sig hits, and now, okay, Use is going to clutch this. Gets kicked out of the way. Sandstorm has the weapon spawn. He did the down sig to cover the weapon spawn, and then Use is not able to get hit by the follow-up. Okay, it's that one hit either player. Dodges the weapon. Throws Sandstorm unarmed.
No weapon.
He's looking for downlight recovery. They're both just unarmed. Now the Gauntlet's picked up by Sandstorm. That Sair will knock him out.
Game, dude. That's what you can expect from 2 world champions fighting each other. That was so sick. Storm, game 2. Sandstorm's up 1. There is no, like, both outcomes of this. Let's go!
So this game is going to be evolving as we're seeing it, because we were talking about, like, okay, they're like checking each other with the Scythe end lights. They're trying to see what they're going to do afterwards.
Yeah.
We are now in game 2 where both players have a better idea of each other's habits, who's going to mix it up and who's going to destroy the other one. So far, it looks like Hughes has a good idea of how Sandstorm's dodging it. He can't even let him touch the ground at the beginning of this game 2.
Okay, you bring up a really good point. They were both downloading.
Yes.
And I think the downloads are becoming complete.
And I think I'm giving it to favor of Hughes
They were
after
torrenting, so they have some files complete. Not everything.
But how close to 100 are we? Hughes is looking like he's a lot closer.
Yeah.
Sandstorm, we have to get anything started. This could be it though. Sidelight down light. Can he get the landing with the end light? Jumping side air. Goes in for the nair maybe? No, goes for side light instead. And Hughes just takes him right off to the side of the stage. Now Gauntlet's picked up. Down sig with that knockout. Goes for Darren instead. Gravity cancel side light. Side aired right away.
Very punishable. I love Sandstorm like going for the intentional weapon throw ricochets off the wall while he's like recovering.
And then just picks it back up.
And like using it to change the amount of space he's covered. Okay, Hughes takes the first stock. Sandstorm extremely close to being able to equalize, but we've seen how much Hughes can do without getting hit.
Right, and what can he do with the lead this time around? Before it was a deficit. Gets hit by the side air. Can he make it back? Goes for that dash forward, down light, one of Sandstorm's classics. Well, okay.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Good wake up down light there. Sandstorm eats it up before taking too much, because when you get hit by orb end light at low damage, there's so many mix-ups they can do to take you for a ride. Now Sandstorm has Hughes unarmed, goes in for that side light, a little impatient, but the down air sends him off stage. Can he get another catch?
Doing a lot.
Side light.
Doing a lot while he does. Okay, here we go. We're blessed with a Scythe mirror.
Down air.
Perhaps the 2 greatest Scythes in Daytona.
Another end light comes through. Sandstorm hits with the side light. Side airs him off the right side of the stage. Another nair. He's going for the neutral leg. He gets the side air. That was a quick side air.
No!
Sandstorm never got his jumps back.
That was big. He didn't have a recovery or a jump.
Yeah, that side air was so fast. I don't think Sandstorm thought it could have come out as fast with that weapon.
Yeah, surely he would be able to hit the floor before that, but no, he didn't touch the floor. Dang, that was crazy.
And now we get to see a little bit of Hughes' orb, which we didn't see too much last game. 2 nairs come through. Side light, side air, puts him off the right side of the stage. Sandstorm just pummels his way right back through. Weapon throw, pick up, goes for a second win, and now he's disarmed.
This is really tough to come back from.
Yeah.
But it is Sandstorm we're talking about.
This isn't like before where you could get a wake-up D-light and it could lead into a knockout. Hughes is solidly ahead. Falling there, side air. Sandstorm can't get back into center. That recovery might do it. Can he get in there? Oh, he tried. Down air off the side of the stage. Low one jumps. End light's the wrong way.
No!
End light.
That stopped his recovery too.
He just didn't get the follow-up right afterwards. Sider hits him, that's been knocked out. Okay, it's a doable game. We saw Hughes at a greater deficit game 1 and almost brought it back.
This is the reverse of what happened in the last stock of the last game.
Hits it with the side light.
See if Sandstorm can do it.
One nair. Goes in for the side light landing, but Hughes down airs him off the left side of the stage. Now he's got the side in hand, another end light, new recovery. Sandstorm can't take another hit. Fastballs past the weapon throw.
That was such a beautiful fastball to get away from that weapon throw. But I burned the dodge first.
I think even orb side air by itself would knock out, right? The side light. Where's the recovery? Gets the nair, still sweating on the way down.
He's so clutch.
Oh, Hughes is looking for just one strong hit. Side light is a neutral
what?
sync.
That's crazy.
Game 2 on the smallest stage in the roster. Small world's end here. One of
game 3
or game 3.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. And now with Hughes bringing it back in game number 2. We were talking about the download being complete, and Hughes started off with a strong lead and never let it go.
Yeah.
Let's see if Sandstorm can return the favor. Here as he opens up with the end light recovery.
I believe the downloads are complete now. And both players have just
now it's a set of adaptation, right? It's like, okay, I see what you want to do. Now let's see if you can play around me.
And they're making adjustments on the fly. These are 2 extremely cerebral players.
Good job picking the weapon back up after it missed. Jumping sider. Weapon throw picks it up.
He can.
I wanted to see.
Let's go! What a play!
Good call on the dash jump ground pounds. Usually players will wait for wall slip to start there, and Sandstorm got in 1 jump ahead of time and just said, no, I'm not going to let you get it. Now Hughes trying to fight back. Deficits aren't really real on this stage.
Deficits aren't real with these 2 players, man.
Yeah.
They're both so clutch, so good that they can make anything happen. But what about a 2-stock lead, maybe?
That's a real deficit. That would be massive.
There's no way to use this too good.
Goes over the side air, nair misses, weapon throw. Sandstorm's doing a lot of these point-blank weapon throws, which aren't truly point-blank. That would go through your opponent, so he's got the right distance just as they're active to be able to hit him, get the pickup right afterwards, and get some extra damage. Just like that. He's been so great with it. He's just actually throwing his weapon all the time at neutral, and he's not getting punished for it because he's doing it in a way where it bounces off the ground.
Yeah. He's using it to just cover some extra space. Oh man, that down sig got him punished, but it would have paid off so big if it landed. This is Sandstorm with a full stock lead.
Dare, down light. No, goes for side light instead. The side sig doesn't punish the end sig, and that sider's going to take him down.
Yeah, he can't escape. Can't escape after that one. Okay, used a huge damage deficit here on stock number 2.
Weapons, though.
But Hughes can do it.
Okay, Sandstorm goes for the haymaker. One sideline snare comes through. Another falling nair could lead into a side air. Let's see what Hughes is able to get. Sandstorm gets the side light, waits on the dodge. No dodge happens. And Hughes just gets right back on the stage. He hits him with the with that.
That's huge.
Once you get hit with the down light, you can't avoid that. Down light.
That's true at that point with the chase dodge.
Yeah, Gauntlets have to work really hard for their D-light recovery, but Sandstorm is very good at it.
A lot of inputs.
Oh, goes down for the down air weapon throw. Use for it, has to use every jump to get around it.
That was so
Two recoveries in an air. Sandstorm doesn't get the stock, but he does get a ton of damage. Oh, and he gets punished for that side light. Use.
Oh my goodness! Sandstorm!
Ground pound doesn't get the splash hitbox. Pummels him to the left. Weapon throw pickup. What does he get after this? Another side air. Use on the side of the stage. Weapon throw again. Weapon throw again. Sandstorm gets a down air. Ground pound.
All the way down for it.
And Sandstorm joins you in the left zone. Two stocking him in game number 3, going to game 4, match point.
You're right. Anything can happen.
So we're going back to World's End.
Let's get it.
Match point, Hughes versus Sandstorm. Will Sandstorm go into winners top 8?
Oh my gosh, he is ascended.
Or will Hughes bring it to game 5?
I think he can. I think he will. It may not look like it right now. It may not look like Sandstorm's actually popping off so hard.
Neutral lane, goes with the weapon throw, hits Hughes on the way forward, picks the gauntlets back up, side air, goes for the splash in the down line, doesn't hit it, and that down air into recovery? No, goes for a side air on a dodge down instead, doesn't get it. Repositions. Side doesn't come through. Side lights.
Oh my
down light. Sandstorm's untouchable right now.
Brawlhalla matches don't usually look like this.
Oh, side sig hits. Gets the splash. It's like, aesthetically speaking, this is the best stage from.
I was about to say the same thing.
So sick. He just kicks open the snow off the ground.
There's no place for this battle to take place more appropriate than the World's End.
Sidelight side air. Okay, Hughes bringing it back. Can he do anything off the side of the stage? No, he gets stared into the stage. Sandstorm chases him all the way out there. Gravity cancel down light, not hitting, but side air would knock out. Neutral light knocks out. Hughes now 2 stocks left.
Man, Sandstorm puts so much pressure every time they go off stage. Every time he knocks Hughes away from the stage, he puts so much pressure on Hughes that he has to make all these decisions when he's coming back to the stage. He doesn't just get to come to the wall and have to figure out how to get over the corner. It's always so much more than that.
Sidelights from Sandstorm trying to catch a landing. Weapon throw to the stage. You were talking about that earlier. Now I can't stop noticing it. He does just cover the wall with a weapon throw to stop opponents from wanting to go for a ground pound.
It's risky.
It's risky, but he has not gotten punished for it.
Makes it work constantly. Oh, that was so sick. He made it look like he was going for the weapon throw. He came back
hasn't
with
been going for orb down air. Nothing here on these edge guards, and Sandstorm makes it back once again.
Yeah,
sidelight. One more sidelight would knock out. Sarah would knock out. Hughes putting on as much damage as possible before the stock goes through. Let's see if Sandstorm gets even more extra credit. Jumping in. Weapons continue to be starved. Would orb and light do it at this point? I mean, he's just got to get the stock. Okay, the very end of recovery gets it.
All right, Hughes can definitely bring this back. He's got a damage lead to deal with, but not too much. It's not too much to overcome. Certainly not for Hughes.
Hits him with the recovery now off the left side of the stage, and light recovery sends him off the left again, and now an edge guard from down air, down light. We go for the ground pound, goes for the end sig instead, doesn't get the jump read.
Oh my gosh.
Avoided as well. Sandstorm really just throwing out the knockout move.
He's looking for the KO, and he gets it with sidelight recovery. One more stock for Sandstorm to make it the top 8 winner side. Can Hughes come back from this? I think so.
Oh, he got the dodge in, or the dash in read with the end light, gets the nair right afterwards. Hughes with the orb tries to get anything off that nair, and this is looking grim, folks. Sandstorm getting so much with the sides. Weapon throw pickup, goes for the pivot there. Hughes cannot get in. Oh, and Sandstorm.
Hughes is playing differently than we've ever seen. He's respecting Sandstorm a lot, and you have to, right?
I think Hughes' download completed before Sandstorm, but Sandstorm
takes the set 3-1, and he looked good doing it. GG!
Once Sandstorm had it figured out, there was just nothing Muse could do. That last game was like, whoa, he can't get in. That Sandstorm was so
That was
good on the
crazy.
Vortex.
It had to be the girlfriend buff.
That's what it was.
It had to be.
Yeah. And now Sandstorm